Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about Mitch. We're going to talk about Mitch McConnell and talk about his announcement, what it means, and the surprising amount of surprise and why it might have happened in the way that it did. Okay, so if you have no idea what I'm talking about, McConnell has announced that he is stepping down from Senate leadership. Now, if you don't know who McConnell is, he is the leader of the Republicans in the Senate and has been like forever. He is, I think, he's actually the longest serving. He's been around a really long time, incredibly powerful, incredibly influential. He announced that he would be stepping down from leadership in November. And then the expectation is that he will still finish out his term, which ends in 2027. He is 82 years old, I think, 82, maybe 83, and has been up on Capitol Hill since Reagan called him Senator O'Donnell. He's been around a really long time. Okay, here's the thing. This is not a surprise. It shouldn't be. We talked about it on the channel going back at least 6-7 months. We talked about how Democrats should actually want him to stay in place through 2024 because there's been talk of him stepping down that long. And we talked about how he's said he was going to finish out his term. He's vowed to finish out his term, but no word beyond that. The fact that he's leaving isn't a surprise. I think the reason commentators are acting surprised is because they didn't expect the announcement this week. And the surprise at the announcement is kind of overflowing into other things. It is completely unsurprising that McConnell is stepping down from leadership and only finishing out this term. That is not news. I know we talked about it on the channel half a year ago, at least, maybe even further back. So, why did McConnell announce it? That, to me, is the question. That's where the news probably is. And I don't know. I do not know. I haven't heard anything, but if I had to guess, and to be clear, this is actually a guess, not one of those things where I'm saying it's a guess, but I actually heard something. It's removing leverage from Trump. Remember, McConnell and Trump aren't exactly friends. And I feel like this might be a way to deny Trump a victory. And we'll see how everything plays out, and we'll know whether or not that hunch is right in the next couple of weeks. But that would be my guess, that this is internal party politics, and McConnell outplayed Trump by announcing what he was going to do early. But we'll know shortly. Does this turn McConnell into a lame duck? No, not really. McConnell's still going to have power even after he leaves the Senate. He will still have power after he steps down from the leadership, and he will still have power in the Senate after he leaves the Senate. Much the way McCarthy is causing some issues for some House Republicans currently, McConnell has way more power, way more liked, way more respected, and way more influential. Him announcing his retirement doesn't undercut his influence right now. You might start to see other politicians start jockeying for position, and some of that might require McConnell to make a move here or there, but I don't think any of them have the internal fortitude to go up against McConnell right now, even in McConnell's state. And I think because of the amount of respect McConnell commands, I think those who start jockeying for position a little too early, I think it's going to undercut them because it will put a bad taste in other people's mouths. So that's what's going on. I wouldn't expect a lot of changes, but there might be some news breaking about him and Trump. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.